Cape Girardeau SEMO Volleyball, hosting Murray State for the final game of the SEMO Invitational. Redhawks won Thursday against Iowa, lost last night to Weber State, but they take down Murray today in 3 straight sets. Pretty dominant performance from the Hawks. They will be in St. Louis next week for the Missouri Challenge. Speaking of more volleyball, we got high school. The Dig for Life Challenge wrapping up today in Cape Girardeau with the championship brackets. No surprise who won the Black Division. Winona taking home victory. Second straight year they've gone to this tournament and won something. And Saxony Lutheran, they've made a deep run all the way to the final, but Kabul would take home the win to become the champions inside the Show Me Center. High school football. Scott City was playing this morning at Hayti. Early on, Lane Miller with the pick 6. That puts the Rams up 14, but Hayti starts to rally. Indians score here, and this game would go back and forth, but there was one constant, one young man in particular who was having a great day rushing, and it's Rustin Underwood. 6 total touchdowns for the guy, the senior. Second win on the season for Scott City. Before we go, in Chaffee this afternoon, the community gathering to celebrate a longtime city staple. Players, announcers, coaches, and residents were at Harmon Field for the baseball stadium's 100th birthday. There were barbecues, live bands, and a game, all to ring in the occasion for their beloved ballpark.
It's a gathering place, especially the older people. Remembered all the fun. This was a going place. There was no other ball field in town but this one. There were games played every night. So you could come out to the ball field, and even on the weekend, there was always somebody on it.
Well, it means a lot. I mean, this is where I spent a lot of my time. My kids spent time out here, and just a lot of memories come back and seeing some of these people I haven't seen for a while.
100 years of memories and a plaque unveiled to commemorate that, and then the park was rededicated for maybe another great century of baseball in Chaffee, Missouri.